The third example, sensual pleasures can be compared with a grass torch. Tinokupama kama bahudokha bupayasa adinavo etabiyo. Seemingly delightful sensual pleasures are compared with a grass torch. These sensual pleasures cause a great deal of suffering, thus they are full of faults and have bad effects. In ancient times, there was no electric torch. People traveled at night by the light of bamboo torch made out of a bundle of bamboo sticks. They also used a grass torch made by burning a bundle of grass. If a man holding a grass torch goes against the wind, the grass torch burns up instantly and could even burn him if he does not discard it in time. Similarly, the sensual pleasures acquired by one could also make him suffer. So Buddha said, sensual pleasures are like the grass torch. The wise man should abandon the sensual pleasures, reflecting on the simile of the grass torch. So for the Buddhas and Arahants, sensual pleasures are like a grass torch. But for the ordinary people, they dash the sensual pleasures, burning sensation, they just pleasant with the burning sensation. And another example, Ingaraka supama kama budokha bupayasa adinavo etabiyo. The sensual pleasures are likened to a pit full of live coal, which is 100 asu deep, Buddha said. Asu, in Pali terms, is a unit of linear measurement, which is equivalent to 2.5 yards. And Asu is equal to 2.5 yards. The live coal pit is 100 asu or 250 yards deep. It is frightening even to go near such a live coal pit filled with red burning coal up to its brim. Would you not be afraid if two strong men hold you by the arms and throw you into that pit? Would you not have to try your utmost to escape? So also the sensual pleasures are indeed frightful. So they should be abandoned by reflecting that they are as frightening as the live coal pit. So for the Buddhas and Arahants, they do not want the sensual pleasures. They do not accept the position. they want to give up their properties. They become disenchanted with these sensual pleasures. And Buddha continued, Supinaku pamakama budukha bupayasa adinavo itabiyo. The sensual pleasures are like dreams. We have had dreams. While having a good dream, we think it is real, that we happily enjoy it. However, upon waking up, there is nothing real about what we experienced a while ago. After all, we know it is a dream. In the same way, while one is enjoying the sensual pleasures, things and objects appear to be real, but there is nothing. In fact, it is obvious that more suffering is experienced in the search for them than the actual enjoyment of them. For example, one has to work hard for delicious food. They have to prepare for the delicious food. While eating, the delicious taste on the tongue lasts for a short moment, and as soon as one swallows it, it exists no more. And the taste, it is like the taste in the dream. Upon waking up, there is nothing real, all gone. It is the same as our life. Meeting, experiencing, separating, all these are natural, comes and go. Life is like a dream. Visible objects seen in a dream, upon waking up there is nothing real, all gone. It is the same as our life. Seeing, experiencing, and disappear. It is natural. Smelling, in the dream, upon waking up there is nothing real. It is the same as our life. Smelling, experiencing, and disappearing. And touching, physical contact in the dream, upon waking up there is nothing real. It is the same as our life. Touching, experiencing, separating. All these are natural. Yogi has to practice seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, and knowing when you contact with the object. The sensual pleasures of sight, sound, odors, and touch are enjoyable at the moment of seeing, hearing, etc. Afterwards, there is nothing left of them. For this reason, it is Buddha advised to abandon the sensual pleasures by reflecting, there is more suffering than the momentary enjoyment of the sensual pleasures, likened to a dream. Need to remember the nature of life, the meanings of life. Visible objects in the dream, upon waking up, there is nothing real, all gone. It is the same as our life, meeting, experiencing, separating, comes and go. And Buddha continued, Yachita kama budukha bhubayasa adinavo etabiyo. Sensual pleasures are likened to borrowed things such as crockeries, clothing, jewelry, borrowed to be used for certain occasion. Borrowed things have to be returned to the owner after the occasion. Borrowed things are not for permanent use, but for a short time. In some places, people used to wear clothes and jewelry to ceremonies and parties. So people are beautiful, they are bright and shining with the borrowed things. However, they have to be returned after the ceremony. You have good clothes, good cars, good house. All these properties are to be enjoyed only for a short while, not for long. One can own things and properties today, but it is not sure whether they will be there the next day. The gentleman last year, he was a banker, but today he is homeless. So life is changing very fast. The properties might be ruined or taken away by fire, floods, bandits, thieves and disorderly administrator. As for the spouses too, they can be separated. Finally, when one dies, all these sensual pleasures have to be left behind. That is why Buddha said, Yachita kama. Sensual pleasures are like the borrowed things. This is a very appropriate example. One cannot enjoy the sensual pleasures alone without the external animate or inanimate sensual objects. One also suffers yearning for them. One may suffer immensely as it is a disgrace and shameful when the owner takes back the borrowed things in the presence of the other people. Considering the animate things such as gold, silver, diamonds, gems, houses and lands, and the animate things such as wife, husband and companion. This is my gold, this is my money, this is my house, this is my land, this is my beautiful wife, this is my companion. This is mine, this is mine, this is mine. A person extremely enjoys and takes delight in sensual objects. While that person is taking delight in them due to one or the other circumstances, if these sensual pleasures are separated or ruined, he or she will suffer mentally. He or she may be afflicted with diseases or may go out of mind or die suddenly. So need to remember the teaching of the Buddha, Nitamama, Nisohamasmi, Na Miso Atta. This is not mine, this is not I, this is not myself. This is the teaching in the Anatalakkhana Sutta. For the reason, sensual pleasures should be abandoned, reflecting they all are like the borrowed things to be enjoyed only for a short while. So everything we borrow the clothing, the house, the money, father, mother, all borrowed things, even our body, all borrowed things we have to return back. Another example, Rokkhapalupama Kama Ubudokha Bupayasa Adinawa Itabiyo. Sensual pleasures are compared with fruits. Seeing the fruits on the tree, a man climbs up and eats them on the tree. Another man cuts down the tree in order to get the fruit. Not taking heed because of his greed, if the man on the tree does not come down in a hurry, he will surely fall to the ground together with the tree. His arms and legs may be broken, or he may die. And another example, in our country, in the first month of the summer, one seasonal tree is graceful with blossoming tree tops. People like that flowers very much, so people rush to the tree and they cut the branch with flowers, and they break the branches and they take the flowers. Within 1 hour, all the branches and all the flowers they take. Within 1 hour, all the branches are broken. In this way, the sensual pleasures are like the fruits, like flowers that could break the arms and legs and even end the life of the person who attached to the sensual pleasures. The sensual pleasures can make one suffer various mental and physical unhappiness if he continue to cling to them instead of abandoning them. There are occasions where bandits and robbers not only take the properties but also the life of the owner. There are also instances in history whereby assassinating the king in order to get the throne. In our text, the Prince Ajatasattu tried to kill his father, King Bimbisara, to become king. The son, Prince Ajatasattu, caused his father to send in prison. First, he ordered that the sole of the king's feet be cut open with a knife, so that he would not walk. So he tried to kill his father. The son tried to kill his father to get the throne. Battles were waged and won because a king more powerful got the better of a weak one. In the present day, there are many instances of murdering the husband in order to get his wife. Furthermore, there are distinct cases about people reborn in the lower states, reborn as animals and hungry ghosts, and they have to suffer unhappiness and difficulties. People suffer repeatedly in the rounds of rebirths, experiencing aging and death and endless worries, anxieties and lamentation. Why they have to suffer? Due to their attachment to sensual pleasures and due to not being able to get rid of sensual pleasures, not too much time to practice meditation to understand the true nature of life, they have to suffer. So Buddha explained that sensual pleasures were like rokapala, like fruits, and also admonish people to get rid of them by reflecting on their unworthiness. And another example, Sisunu. A Sisunu is the knife and chopping board. And number 9 example is spear and stick. Buddha said sensual pleasures are likened to a knife and chopping board. A sit means a long knife used in killing cattle. Suna means a chopping board. The cattle which are to be killed will be very much frightened on seeing the long knife and chopping board in the slaughtering house. In ancient days and in some countries, criminals are executed by beheading with sword. The criminals were executed by placing their necks on a boat and chopped their heads off with a long knife. They must be immensely frightened when they see the place where they are to be hanged. This evidence is illustrative enough to understand. The sensual pleasures are just as frightening as the long knife and the chopping board. Why these criminals to be sentenced to death by their necks being chopped off? Because they commit crimes of passion, gang rape, massacre, etc. due to the original causes for sensual pleasures. Due to their unwholesome deeds done because of the sensual pleasures, these criminals die in the four woeful states, with their throats being cut. As the result of the attachment to the sensual pleasures, people repeatedly die, undergoing the rounds of rebirths. The sensual pleasures are real reason for all such death. So it can be said that sensual pleasures kill people. Sensual pleasures should be abandoned by reflecting. They are like the knife and chopping board, Buddha said. So this is the 8th example. Another one is sensual pleasures can be compared with spear and stick. Tomorrow we'll continue number 9th example. So we altogether sensual pleasures are likened to a bone, likened to a meat, a grass torch, a live carpet, a dream, fruits, knife and chopping board, spear and sticks. So we finish 9 and we will continue 9, 10, 11, altogether 11. We continue another example, example 9, 10, 11. Tomorrow we have to end our discourse for today. By practicing Satipatthana Vipassana meditation, by noting, sitting, rising, falling, standing, walking, stretching, bending, etc., may all practitioners realize the real peace in the very near future.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.